My next comedian up. He's a damn good comedian. He's going to start the show off. Give it up for Big Americano, baby. Let's rock and roll.
Give it up for Ragu. Richie put the show together.
Wow.
How you guys doing today?
Yeah, good.
Some of you may already know this, but before I took up the comedy, I was a conductor on the railroad. I worked right across the street right here. I just want you to know, if you don't give me a hard time, I'll get you locked up. I know how to do that shit. I call the cops. You're all locked up. But I'm going to tell you something. I learned a lot of shit on the railroad. One night at about midnight, I come up on this girl, and she's drunk. And I'm thinking, oh, man, she's got no money. This is going to be rough. As I get to her, I says, tickets, please. She starts pulling her panties off. I'm going, man, miss, on this train, you change at Jamaica. I've seen many a thing up on the train, like people left behind, coats, pocketbooks, umbrellas. But how far does a guy have to go before he realizes he's left his fake leg behind? I look out my cab window, and on the platform I see this. Seriously, just to make sure one time this lady was on the right train, I look at the ticket, I said, Flatbush? She says, no, Brazilian. One time I got in trouble because this woman comes up to me and she says, great neck. I said, thank you, great ass. 4 days out in the street for that one. One time I found a mink coat. Shit, a mink coat, I took it home. The only problem was the hooker was still in it. My wife was upset. My job was the only profession you got to tell people where to get off. I worked there for so long. Just last week I fell asleep at church, and when my pastor yelled Babylon, I jumped up and said, last stop, last stop. You guys have been going into the city. You guys want a free ride on the train, like a summer concert or something? Free ride? Yeah. Ride the car without the air conditioning. Ain't nobody going in there to get your ticket. Okay, now you've noticed I've been up here for a couple of minutes, and you've noticed I'm rather a large boy. I think of myself as a fat bastard. Fat bastards are likable. My doctor and I are working on my core. This is my core, I call it. My wife tells me she can help me out. She says, a guy my size should consume about 2,200 calories a day. A day? For me, that's 2 Pop-Tarts and a glass of milk. She says, I'll help you, I'll help you. She says, for breakfast, you can have a half a cup of nuts, a half a cup of yogurt, and 6 ounces of your favorite juice. I said, really? Then I want sirloin juice, preferably with the meat attached to it. She says, I'm telling you, for lunch, honey, it's easy. She says, you can have 5 strawberries and a banana for lunch. What, on a freaking Belgian waffle? How am I going to live on a banana? You guys been to the mall lately? You notice how people are so pushy now? You get to the mall, they want to... I'm walking through the mall, this woman grabs me by the hand. The next thing I know, she pushes me down in the chair. I'm leaning back, I'm getting my freaking eyebrows waxed. But let me ask you something. Isn't it better than a wax job? Look at that. I made an appointment next week for my mustache, but I draw the line on that Brazilian shit. But I'm walking through the mall, and I hear this woman yelling, tea, tea, come sample tea, tea. You have free sample, you drink tea. Shit, I'm thirsty. I have 1, I have 2. She yanks me inside by the hand. Within 2 minutes, she hands me a little baggie of crushed freaking tea leaves. $75. Lady, this better be coming with rolling papers. Walking through Macy's, young lady says, male cosmetics, sir, 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 male cosmetics. I look at her and I said, why? You don't like the color of my eyeshadow? She takes a step back and says, not with that pocketbook.
That pocketbook.
I'm in the mall with a friend of mine, and he says he wants to go shopping, but he's looking for a certain image. I looked at him, I said, Dick's, go to Dick's. I come out, of a pool hall with a bunch of my friends a couple of nights ago. And this car pulls up. The guy says to me, "Hey, can you help me find Bed Bath & Beyond?" I'm like, dude, manly places like Harley Davidson, Home Depot, I can help you with that. Get the hell out of here. But when my friends turned around, I leaned into the car and said, "It's down the street by Mandy's, next to the gelato place. The mint berry is to die for." I drive a Hummer. My mom, God rest her soul, used to call it a humper.
A humper.
I'm like, "Mom, it's a Hummer." She said, "Hummer, humper." I said, "No, Mom, there is a difference. Hummer, humper." She says, "Don't say like that, motherfucker." I have a friend of mine here who happens to be a little Mexican guy, and I want to leave you with a couple of jokes that are old, but they're funny, and I want to share them with you. The teacher asked him to use the word chicken wing in a sentence. And my friend said to the teacher, "Mi abuelita plays lotto, so chicken wing." The teacher said, "You misunderstood me. The word is mushroom." My friend said, "When my familia comes over and they all jump in the pool, there's not much room." He says, No, the word is wheelchair. The word is wheelchair." He said, "My cousin and I only got one Corona left, but wheelchair." I hope you guys have a wonderful night, man. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you very much. My name's Americo.
Good job, baby. Good job, America. Give it up for America. Woo! This next gentleman I got here, I'm looking for him. Oh, by the way, listen, don't drink too many gin and tonics because I did that once. And I wound up with Lyme's disease. So I switched to beer. The next day I had a yeast infection.